Thank you for today's show with Phil. And today we're going to talk about the Kentucky pediatrician accused of seeking a hitman to murder ex-husband. In this case, the ex-husband never hired anybody. He was just doing what he's supposed to do for the kids and so forth. They got a divorce. It's all done and settled. So we're just going to go ahead and cover the basics. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this up a little bit. Anyways, I just wanted to go to say that today a 52-year-old woman is right now in jail, being waiting for the hearing and possible court date. And every evidence collected by DOJ and FBI will be used in the sentencing phase. So let's go ahead and get started in on this. And there's a picture of you know Stephanie Russell, 52-year-old mom who had primary custody of her kids. All right, let's go ahead and let's get started, shall we? A pediatrician in Louisville, Kentucky, is accused of alleged murder for hire scheme in which he agreed to pay an undercover employee with the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, $7,000 to kill her ex-husband, according to authorities. Okay, in a press release, the Department of Justice announced that Stephanie Russell, 52, has been charged for the use of interstate commerce facilities in the commission of murder for hire and faced up to 10 years in prison, in federal prison, if she's convicted. Let me tell you something. That is the most heinous scheme ever hatched. Citing court documents, the DOJ asserted that Russell was looking for a hitman to kill her ex-husband. She contacted an FBI undercover employee last Sunday, May 15th. That was 8 years ago. Not 8 years, but 8 days ago. Russell and the employee allegedly settled the price of a $7,000. I'm sorry, I'm kind of waking up from 2 cups of coffee today. Okay, back to the story. She settled on the price of allegedly settled on the price of $7,000 to kill her ex-husband. That's going to be recorded in the court dockets, okay? And with half the money paid up front, which was $3,500 to be paid when the job was finished, the DOJ said, okay? On Wednesday, Russell allegedly took $3,500 as a payment for the undercover in an outside box in the medical office where she worked. It was a very dumb move. According to the DOJ, she was arrested Thursday, made her first court appearance Friday in the U.S. District Court for Western District of Kentucky. She is scheduled to appear at U.S. Gene Snyder Courthouse for Tuesday for preliminary and detention hearings, the DOJ said. They got evidence on her now. Citing court documents from 2020, WAV3 report that Russell and her ex-husband have been in a custody battle for their 2 children. Adding that court-appointed guardian ad litem accused of seeking services of a hitman years ago. All right, now let's go down here to the breakdown right here. In 2020, well, see, they got a divorce in 2018. In 2020, the judge ruled that Russell could lose custody of his children after a guardian ad litem, or a person chosen by the judge to represent the children in court, accused Russell of coaching her children, causing them emotional harm, and then attempting to hire a hitman to kill her husband in May 2018. So now, of course, here comes the knight in shining armor, aka chimpanzee with the white cape, which is called a disposable dude. All right. Russell's attorney denied the allegation, called it preposterous. So, okay, well, if it's called preposterous, then why did she put down the money in a drop box and have it counted by the law enforcement agents and written down as a book of evidence and written down and documented for a court hearing to possibly having 10 years served in the federal penitentiary. Why is that preposterous? I think it's perpetuated, if you ask me. Of course, I'm not an attorney. So, Russell's attorney denied the allegation called preposterous in a lawsuit filed against the judge. Really? You want to file against a judge when the judge calls a spade a spade? Really? Who ruled a pediatrician ex-husband would have temporary full custody of the two children. I'm afraid he's going to have full custody. He's going to have full permanent custody. And the mother's going to be out of the picture. For what? See, this here could have been worked out without the involvement of the courts. And there are women out there who will want everything to herself and will not give nothing. So, with that being said, this right here is a result of hiring a hitman. And note, I do not advocate for this practice. I do not advocate for this at all. So many people are wondering why single men are actually you know, I just want to say right now, I want to say this. Anybody advocating for this, you will lose at the end. And this here is what feminism will do to you. Okay, Stephanie Russell worked her backside off for a degree, graduated college, applied for a medical license to practice medicine, to see children, write scripts, all right? Make sure that children live a healthy life. Now she has been replaced for what? For criminal intention? Please give me a break. Now, WHAS reports that Russell was employed as a pediatrician at a medical office in North Commons neighborhood in Louisville. Lance Dooley all right, and he told the outlet that Russell was his daughter's primary caregivers for 6 years. Guess what? Might as well make those 6 years your memories, because that's the only time you're going to have custody of them. Miss Stephanie Russell. I mean, you sealed your fate already. Money drop-offs were happening around the corner, Dooley said. That freaked us out. It's one of those things you don't expect. He has already found a new pediatrician, according to the outlet. I just wanted to say, So each freaky Louisville pediatrician arrested for trying to hire a hitman to kill ex-husband. Stephanie Russell alleged to agree to pay a hitman who is actually an undercover FBI agent $7,000 in exchange for murdering her ex-husband. Alrighty. So it looks like the pediatrician office is going to take this sign down, and let's go ahead. Here's the story.
Neighbors I spoke to are shocked by the news of Dr. Stephanie Russell's arrest, and I actually ran into one parent who was here today trying to pick up his children's medical records.
She's been their primary caregiver for 6 years, so It's just freaky.
It's shocking, to say the least. And it's very sad.
The FBI arrested Dr. Stephanie Russell last night and charged her with trying to hire someone to murder her ex-husband. Instead of hiring a hitman, Russell actually hired an undercover FBI employee. Court filings say Russell agreed to pay $7,000 for the hit. She allegedly put $3,500 in a Dropbox outside her medical office on Wednesday and was planning to pay the second half of the money after the job was done. According to court filings, the Louisville pediatrician works in the Norton Commons neighborhood at Kids Life Pediatrics.
I know several parents in this area that bring their children here, and like I said, I've only heard positive, wonderful things about them.
When I went by there, a handwritten closed sign was posted on the door, and when I tried to call, there was no answer.
With Dr. Russell, everything was fine. Like, she was pleasant, she was sweet. The girls liked her.
Lance Dooley, the dad trying to pick up his kids' medical records, wasn't able to get in touch with anyone, but says he's already found another pediatrician.
We're right around the corner, and money drop-offs were happening right around the corner. Like, that freaks us out. You know, it's just kind of one of those things you don't expect.
If convicted, Russell could face up to 10 years in federal prison. She was arraigned in federal court today and is scheduled for another appearance on Tuesday. In Prospect, Rachel Droz, WHAS 11 on your side.
You see? My question to you is, why in the world would anybody go to a university to be a doctor, then apply for a license to practice medicine, to send scripts to pharmacies for other parents to fill for their children to make sure they are well and okay? You threw all that away by doing this. A Louisville pediatrician accused of trying to hire a hitman to kill her ex-husband. And, you know, and it is sad. It is sad. So, anyways, that's where she worked at. The offices are closed. And I'm going to put all the links to those reporting outlets. I'm going to put them in this video. I'm going to let you read on them yourself. Why in the world would anybody go to a university for so many years, racking up student loan debt, making payment on that debt, and want to do something criminal like this? Why? What are you going to gain out of this? What? I mean, now, men and women, now you wonder why men don't want to get married. Because of this. And sometimes they do hire successful hitmen. And I got bad news. The hitmen will squeal on the ones who pay them. Because they're going to say, if I'm going down, I'm taking you down with me. Listen. This penitentiary life isn't worth it. Alright? And thank you for watching this show or this video. Like, subscribe, and comment. And let me know what you have to say about this. This really hits home. But sadly, this is not in Texas. This is in Kentucky. Again, thank you for watching this show. And you have a good day. Peace.